Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon, friends. Mubaraka here. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to do some hip opening poses, and you may need a few props. A blanket or a cushion that you can sit on, a strap or belt or ribbon or tie, and a block will really come in handy for the poses that we're going to do today. One of them is called Ardha Baddha Padma Pashi Motasana. And it's kind of like a pigeon lunge, except we're going to be sitting up. And then we'll do some poses that you're familiar with a little bit of a change to help stretch you out even more. But before we do that, of course, we're going to set an intention for our practice today. So go ahead and sit on something or get in a pose that's comfortable for you. And we're going to close our eyes. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale out your mouth. Bring your prayer hands to your chest, thumbs right at your heart. And release that. Open your eyes. Go ahead and turn sideways. I'm going to sit on my blanket, keep my hips more comfortable. And what we're going to do is bring one leg straight out and bring the other one across our body and cradle it like we're cradling a baby, and then just rock back and forward, loosening up the joints and warming up our leg and our hip. And release that. Go ahead and keep this foot flexed. Keep this foot flexed too, so that you can contract your anterior tibialis, which protects your knee joint. Now lower your foot down onto your thigh. If that's not available to you, then you can take some of the bend out of your knee and put your foot on top of your shin. Or you can take a belt or a strap and wrap it around your foot so that you can pull gently and hold with the opposite hand, and then reach with your right, holding onto your foot or your ankle, or just reaching towards your shin as you lower your chest down towards your thigh. Stay connected to the breath and hold your abdominals in slightly and breathe. Here in Clarksville, it's still been hot, but we had some rain today. And now the locusts are making a lot of noise, and I can hear some animal sounds in the bushes, or I should say the wooded area in the back of my house. And let's release that and do that on the other side. Extending the left leg long, cradling your right leg, and warming up your hip joint, feeling that glute activation, and keeping your foot flexed to protect your knee. And release that. Lower your foot down onto your thigh or on your shin, wherever your flexibility takes you, or use your strap. Reaching behind you to hold on to it so that you can reach up your opposite hand and hold on to your foot or your ankle, or just reach wherever you feel comfortable. You can also take your block and set it underneath your bent knee to take some of the strain off of your inner thigh and your hip flexor. Just an aside, a locust flew in my car a few days ago, and it stayed there for a couple of days. Told my husband I think there was a bug in my car. He looked for it. He said he couldn't see anything. But lo and behold, it came crawling out a couple of days later, looking all creepy. I flicked it out of the car, and eventually it flew away. I was so glad for that, because I didn't want to kill it. Okay. let's sit up and go ahead now and lie on your back. We're going to do a pose that we've done often, which is a modified kind of pigeon lunge with your knees up towards the sky for a moment. And then cross the right over the left, keeping your feet flexed. Reach through, holding on to your hamstring and pressing against your bent knee with your elbow. Go ahead and roll your ankle. It's nice to get some lubrication in your ankle joint. Ankle mobility is very helpful. Switch. Roll your ankle on this side. Reverse. Staying connected to the breath. Holding your abdominals in slightly. Focus. Close your eyes and feel. One more deep breath in. Exhale out your mouth. And then bring your knees together and roll over to the side and have a seat. This is an excellent time for you to go ahead and lie in Savasana and relax for as long as you like. And I do hope that you will practice this posture often and come back next week for some more yoga with MC. Yeah, I would really appreciate it if you would press that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you if you have. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you next time.